An East Tennessee woman has fallen victim to a scam that targets the poor.
You know, phone scams have been around as long as landlines have existed, but with the rise of smartphones, many more opportunities for callers to trick people with false claims exist.
WATE 6 on your side consumer reporter Don Dare is here. He says the swindler snagged a disabled woman desperate to pay off her debts.
That's right, Lori. She's not only disabled, but she lives in public housing, and she now owes thousands of dollars. That's how deep in debt she is. Many assume that it's only the elderly who fall for seemingly obvious ploys, but certain scams are growing more sophisticated, and age doesn't matter. An annual summary of consumer complaints to the Federal Trade Commission shows that only 18% of fraud victims were age 70 or older. The woman who called us is 57. Her financial situation was a big factor in her being targeted. Gail Madden is a severe diabetic. She lives alone, and 6 years ago she had both legs amputated. To control her diabetes, she depends on insulin twice a day. Her disability check of $1,100 a month doesn't go far. She's now wondering how she's going to afford the medication she needs daily to control her disease, because recently Gail plunged deeper into debt.
I work for Community Development Block Grant and Federal Government Humanity.
Ms. Madden was told she qualifies for a windfall because of her disability and economic level. She responded to a text. The person claimed he's with the government. What does Agent Smith Rogers say you're eligible for?
For the Community Development Block Grant.
How much?
$200,000.
You're still in touch with these people?
Yeah, they text me on a daily basis.
And what do they say in their messages?
They're asking for $250 more before they send me my package of money.
Gail borrowed $2,200 to purchase gift cards.
This was the first one that I sent. It was a $500.
Who'd you take the loan out with?
Several different places. Cash Express. I overdrafted it at my bank.
How are you hoping to use this money?
I was hoping to use it to pay off some of my debt.
Believing she'd get the grant, Gail continued to buy more money cards. She'd send pictures of the numbers in the back of the cards. Now her rent is overdue. Are you behind in your rent?
Yeah.
How much?
$159.50.
$159.50.
Yeah.
In her latest text, Gail writes she has no more money to send. Soon she'll have to repay 3 loan businesses.
People often fall into the scams when people say, oh, we have a word for you, but you have to pay something for that. If it sounds too good to be true, don't.
Rose Swanger is a financial expert. She says it's unfortunate that those in debt like Gail often fall prey to scams that target them.
Talking to a family friend, do you think that's real? Can you help me double check on that person's background? Do some due diligence before you go to borrow.
The Community Development Block Grant is one of the longest-running federal HUD programs. The grant pays for community development activities, affordable housing, and infrastructure development. Gail has notified authorities, but now even more in debt, and realizing her mistake, Gail is asking her landlord for help.
I talked to the office down here, and they're willing to give me 3 months to catch it up.
Okay.
Plus, they've also told me that I could talk to some of the churches around here that help people out.
Don't send any more money.
I don't have it to send.
That was a tough interview. The Federal Trade Commission reports that grant scams are one of the most reported cons. The FTC warns, be extremely wary of anyone contacting you about free money in the form of a grant from the federal government. The government does not contact people to award grants for which there has been no application. The government does not charge a fee for applying for a grant. Gail wasn't aware of these warnings when she borrowed the money. Her first hurdle is paying her rent. Then she has to tackle paying back those loans. And Lori and Bo, your heart just aches for Gail.
It does.
Yeah,
It's
it
heartbreaking.
really does. And as you said at the beginning there, some of these scams are so sophisticated
Yeah.
right now. They have come so far, and you just got to be careful.
And she was in a desperate situation.
She was. So they prey on your emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they do.
And they caught her, and unfortunately.
Don, thank you very much. If you have a consumer question for Don, send him an email at ddare@wat.com. You can also call us 6 on your side hotline number 865-633-5974.